Morning everybody, welcome back. It's fair few bits done again. Basically got the car loom, sensor loom and the starting circuit loom and charging loom in the car, the ECU pretty much ready to fit. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of painting, nothing too exciting. The rear bullets for the quarter panel, and so they're basically ready to fit. I'm buying a rescue kit from Baker BM to sort these out. I've got some spare bullets actually, so I might try and do something myself. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see whether it works or not. Still waiting for the rear window to be fitted. No rush on that, to be honest. It doesn't have any effect on what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks into the end of this year, and not a great massive amount in the start of the first couple of weeks of the new year. So I've temporarily fitted the grille back on and the slam panel, just basically so I can make sure everything is good. We've refitted these back on just for now. I've gold taped the heat shield and the speedo cable, so that's not looking too bad at the minute. I've temporarily fitted a couple of things back in there just to make space really in the garage, and it'll give me enough idea how it's going to look once the engine's in there. Of course I'm going to have fuel pipes, and that's the next lot of spending this weekend, so I'm going to leave this standard of this pipe as it is. It's all good, there's no issues, it's not broken, it's not leaking, so I'm going to leave that exactly how it is. The return pipe and the feed pipes, they're going to be going braided hoses. I've decided to go for black PTFE lined and PVC coated, so it'll be nice and smooth pipes. Just for a change, didn't want to go full wire braided like I did on the previous 205. So I just keep trying to keep the looks a little bit more subtle underneath the bonnet, really. Not going for a rally look, but more for a, a nice refined Clubsport finish, if that exists. But anyway, so that's it. Yeah, engine is still here, still ready and waiting to go in. I've started scrubbing the mirror surrounds for the doors and the driving light back shells. I'm going to just cleaning those with some Autosmat G101 given to me by my good mate Steve. So thanks to Steve, and also Jamie as well. He's given me G101 in the past. Crack on, so I can concentrate on the car. So the mirrors have been also been soaked in G101, waiting for a good scrub onto the gaiters. So I'll get onto them in a bit, and the plan is to mask the gaiters off the mirrors and give the mirrors and these a nice coat of satin black finish. Bit more of a challenge than normal because I need to have that textured effect, and I've had good practice with the bullets. Well, you can see it with this camera or not, but I'll give it a try. You might be able to see there is a textured finish there, and I'm quite happy with that. So I did the same on the rear bumper. As you can see, it's a soft satin sheen, but you can hear it. There is a texture on there, so I'm pretty happy with that. And of course, a new rear panel on the tailgate finishes off nicely. The trim loosely fitted at the minute. It was just so I could see how it looked outside. It's going to get a good clean, good scrub down, tidy up a little bit, and give it a nice bright coat of red. It's going to go Rouge Valunga, because I've got Rouge Valunga in the can in there on the workbench. So that's it for a minute. I'll catch you in a bit. Right then, that's the mirrors. The gator's cleaned and the mirrors degreased. I'm not going to paint the mirrors. I'm not going to try and get into the fact that I've got a mask around the mirror here. I'm going to leave it as it is because previously I've been able to put some plastic and vinyl dressing on these and they come up really nice and black. There's no scratches on the backs of them, so I'm going to leave these and I'll put some trim dressing on them and around the rim. So yeah, I'm going to leave these as they are. Change of plan on that, I know, but I'm going to leave them. We'll see how we go, because I can always take them off again and paint them if I'm not happy. So that's it for a minute. I'll see you in a bit. Right, welcome back. Now I've been up to my storage area and got some more bits out. So got the wiper motor, front wiper motor out, and the linkages. I've got a bit of work to do with these, for the spindles, get them all greased up and stuff. Just making sure that everything's all good. They look pretty good actually, so I'm not too concerned. Throttle pedal, wiper arms, front and rear. I put brand new blades on those just not long before the car was taken back off the road, so I'm happy with that. The mirrors are there, done and dusted. Use the foreman again on patrol. Hey buddy, hello. Hey, good boy. I've also got the headlamp and indicator lamp mounting brackets. Got those. They've been cleaned and sorted a while ago. And I've been doing a bit of shopping, as you saw on the previous one of the early videos actually. I think it was one of the pre-strip down videos. So yeah, got the Denji replacement driving lamps in there. So I think what I'll do is I'll hang on to those for a bit. I was going to build the lights up for there, and I was going to put the headlamps and stuff back in. I won't do that because I'll have an engine swinging around. I don't want to damage anything. Also replacement headlamps and indicator front indicator lens lamps, headlamps are nice and tidy. Probably won't be driven that much in the dark, to be honest. We'll see what these are like. They are replica lights, you know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out with that. Should be tidy enough anyway, but well, we'll have a look. We'll see how we go. So yeah, that's those indicator lights, and obviously the same in this other box, and so they're good to go. So I'm planning what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in the car out of the way so the things don't get damaged. So that's that, all the bits. So I've got some more things to do now. Clean down the wiper arms, make sure there's no scratches and paint chips on them like there normally is. Get all those painted and tidied up, ready to refit. I have to take the bonnet off again, I think, to put the scuttle on. I only put the bonnet on, it's not finely lined or anything yet. I only put the bonnet on so I could keep it out of, you know, on the car and out of the way of any potential damage to the paintwork. So that'll be coming off again. Put the scuttle panel back on once the wiper motor and everything is up and in and connected and checked. But yeah, it really is now coming to the later stages of the rebuild. Yeah, excellent stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, welcome back. Just because I'm due to go to work in a minute. Never good on a late shift, but do some odds and sods really. So yeah, I've straightened up one of the little trims, the inserts that go into the bumpers. So I've straightened it out as best as I can, and I've given it a nice coat of Rouge Vilonger, because obviously I had plenty left from the the cam cover paint job. So yeah, it looks a lot better actually. Still got a little bit of repairing to do on this one and obviously the other ones, but I'm quite happy with the way it's come out. I've also been dabbling with, it's a bit early at the minute until I get the engine in to finalise things, but I've been looking at basically how I'm going to be running the fuel lines. As I've already said, that's going to be going there, no issues with that, and obviously the feed coming in from the filter to the fuel pressure regulator. So I thought, well, on a minute, we've got a Boss here and we've got an M6 hole in there with a thread. So I thought, well, okay, so if we put that there, we've got the gauge there, we can have a look, see what we're running on pressure wise and adjust it quite easily. I've put the headlamp in situ, and as you can see, it's not really going to affect it because it's sitting obviously on a 205. It sits fairly far back out. So the only real not issue, I suppose, hold on a minute, let's put this back in there. The only issue really is it's got to come round the corner. It's going to come out from there underneath through this. I'm going to put some proper clips in here. So these plastic things just aren't good enough. It'll have to be coming round through here, round, and then it's going to have to do a 90-degree turn or a slight radius turn. I've left this in because it's a nice little clip for the pipe. This is the pipe I'm going to be using. It's PTFE lined, stainless braided, and it's PVC covered. So it'd be easier to keep it clean, and I think it'll look a little bit more, a bit less in your face. So as you can see, that clips in nicely into there. You can't really see it, can you? But let's go and get a light. So there we go. So as you can see, it clips in nicely into there. So I might be able to use that. I'm not quite sure, but so it's all getting a bit exciting now. So I'll take this pipe out and I'll hang it there actually, so it's out of the way. So yeah, the regulator is looking a bit grubby. It'll get cleaned up and tidied off. So in terms of coming out of there, there's going to be plenty of space behind the headlamp, so the fuel. So I think it comes in there and comes out the top. I made the diagram. I'll have to check it. So so basically, it'll have to come round and into the fuel rail, which will sit round about in here. But yeah, bit of plumbing to do. I'm quite looking forward to it actually. The oil catch tank stuff, obviously AN10s, 2 separate feeds. There'll be one from here, which I put a reducer in to help get the pressure out, and obviously the upper one from the cam cover out. So there'll be 2 pipes running through there, the AN10. It'll be nylon braided, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna have a bite to eat now, and sadly it's it's off to do my my other job. So I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I forgot to mention the fact that I'd put the mirrors back on the car. A little bit more black now to counteract all the grey that's been on it. And the surrounds come up really nicely textured. Really chuffed about that. So yeah, happy days. The other 2 bits are on the top, the 3 bits are on the top there, ready to go. And yeah, getting ever closer to fitting the engine in. But I have to have to finish the arch, the kit, the body kit first, and the inserts, and then I can make a real start on the mechanical stuff. And right, okay, that really is it for today. I've got to go to work. I'll catch you in a bit. Good evening, everybody. It's Friday evening, and I've just finished painting, prepping and painting all the trims. So pretty happy with the way they turned out. I think I've got the texturing right with the paint and everything. It's all good. So this evening I thought, well, because I bought an input seal for the seal shaft for the gearbox, I thought, wow, let's knock the pin out, take the clutch fork arm off, and we'll take the fork out, the bell housing, and we'll replace the input shaft seal. Nah, not that easy. Didn't really notice it when I was cleaning it and painting, or priming and painting the gearbox, but so an absolute idiot as I was knocked a threaded section of a threaded rod or a bit of bolt hacked off or whatever it was into the clutch arm, and it's absolutely solid. I've been knocking it fairly enthusiastically, but I don't want to break the casting on the gearbox. So with that in mind, I've bought a reconditioned arm, fork and arm, along with the proper pin that goes in it. So I'll be grinding that off in due course. So unfortunately, one of the plans was to put the gearbox back on the engine, potentially by the end of tomorrow afternoon, but that's not going to happen now. So there's going to be a delay till at least middle of next week by the time I get that. So it's just no major issue. I just thought it'd be nice to get the engine and box together in one piece to get it prepped, at least to fit into the engine bay. Never mind, it's all good. There's always a way. There's always something to do when you're at this kind of level with a project, or at this kind of points with a project. I've fitted the return pipe. It's braided, PTFE braided but PVC covered, so it'll help keep things a lot tidier. I've also been playing around with the position of the fuel pressure regulator, and that's to be confirmed, depending on what kind of fittings I can get to it to fit it. I'm hoping I can get 90-degree elbows. No, I've not seen any, so I'm not sure about that one. So yes, all 4 wheel arch trims have now been painted. They're dry, I've just kept them there out of the way so I don't step on them. I've got the door panels to clean, degrease, plastic prime and paint. I'm not going to record doing these because, to be honest, with this stuff I'd rather just crack on with doing it. It's cleaning, degreasing, priming and painting, something which I'm sure all of you guys have done. Well, most of you guys have done. The guys and girls have done. Sorry. So that's it for a minute. I'm going to crack on, get these finished, then I'm going to move on to the red inserts, of which I have done 2. And they're not looking too shabby actually. I'm quite happy with those, so I had to straighten them out and get them looking better. So they're far from a perfect, very far removed from perfect, but because they're thin aluminium, I can work a little bit of magic on them and get them straightened out. So I'll see you in a minute with another update. Right, welcome back. That's the all the trims painted as I mentioned in the previous clip. Now I've tried to straighten out the dents and stuff in the strips as much as I can. Not ideal, not perfect, but I'll sort those out in the new year. Front and rear bumper trimmed, trims all painted up. Grooves belonger, because I obviously had some in a can, so it's just the rear, the front bumper now to do, but it's just after 11 o'clock at night now, so I've decided to carry on with inserting the rivets on the driver door. I've made a start in cleaning out the holes on the rear quarter, so basically I'm going to fit all of these this evening and call it a day really, and crack on with some more tomorrow. So I'm going to put you on a time lapse, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right then, well, that's it for this evening. It's 25 to 12. I've managed to put all the clips back on, and the driver's door trim on. It's nice to see the contrast between the grey and the door trim. So it's really good to see. Happy days. All nicely lined up. These spring clips were an absolute bugger. What I learned to do was, as you probably saw in the basically the time lapse, was I was trying to put this one in here and pulled it up. The other three went fairly quickly, popped into place nicely. I'm not sure what the score was with this one. However, I pulled it, tweaked it, and basically the head of the rivet sheared off and went flying. Thankfully it didn't ping or hit any of the bodywork of the car. So I soon realised was if I put the rivet through the spring clip and riveted it as in situ as I was going along, made life a lot easier. So that's what I aim to do on the next round on the other door, which I will quite probably do tomorrow. But that's it for this evening. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning, welcome back. Saturday morning, and I've been plugging away with a couple of jobs. I've put the trim kit on. It looks pretty good. Really broken up the Nardo grey. I put the newly painted rear trim on. Really happy with that. Let's open the door. Get some daylight in. There we go. So yeah, really happy with how it's coming along. There we go. Like I said, the insert trim isn't the best, but it'll do for now until next year, until I can get another kit to replace it. So yeah, I've been busy fitting these bits back on, put all the rivets back in the rear quarter, and yeah, really happy with it. I'm going to get the car turned round in a bit, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, couldn't resist poking it out in the sun. Now it's made a rare appearance, so let's have a bit of a look on the outside. Looking pretty good on the outside, in the back. Once the manifold is fitted to the engine, the tailpipe will drop, so there'll be a nice gap between the tailpipe and the rear valance. It does shine. And now to put the buttons back on, I've got the rescue kit sorted out. I'm having custom decals made for the top bullet. It's going to be GTi at the bottom. Custom DR Motorsport ones, Clubsport edition at the top. Right, let's sit for a minute. Let's get it back in before the birds decide to crap on it. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. I've finished the trims on both sides. All good. I've got this front spoiler out, front bumper. I need to give the bumper a bit of a wash now. Degrease and good old clean before I put the front spoiler back on. I haven't done much after that actually. I've just given my daily driver a wash. My lad give his car a wash as well. So time to pack those in, bring them in the garage, and start putting some of this stuff on. You know, brackets. Align the headlamps and the brackets and stuff up. Actually, what I might do is just temporarily fit the bumpers, to be honest, and just to help with the alignment. So I'll catch you in a minute. Welcome back again. Now just been fitting the front indicators, lamps, headlamps and all the brackets that hold them, so just doing a trial fit of everything, really making sure that everything's gonna, you know, go into the right place and fit and all the rest of it. But so I'm really happy with it at the minute. It's looking pretty sweet. Obviously I've just got a box of washers propping the spoiler on the minute, and it's not really that straight, but it gives an idea on how it's going to look. Less obviously the red insert in the bumper at the minute. So the radiator fan cowling needs to come out, and it needs a good scrub and a nice coat of satin black paint. The grille is sitting pretty sweetly at the minute. It's not too bad actually. And of course these bits here painted a nice matte black, so you don't really see them. A lot of people make mistakes when they get the cars or the grills repainted. They don't paint these bits in between, which is a bit annoying when you look at cars really. Well, this is it for this this episode. Another Saturday done and dusted, and as days go, it's been a pretty spectacular one. With putting all the trims back onto the car, and I've just finished sorting out the front end stuff. So 3 million holes in the front bumper for the number plates, but that doesn't really matter. Front bumper painted, and everything fits. Dengy lights, or the Dengy foot driving lights, they're all sorted out. So yeah, a good first run out onto the of the bits. So yeah, getting ever closer now to fitting the gearbox to the engine. All I need is to cut out the clutch fork and arm and make way for the new ones that I've bought. So it's a bit of a downer really, because if I'd had that this week, I'd have the engine and box back together early on, ready to put in the car basically. So but that's it for this week. Thanks again to everybody for subscribing and following this this journey. There's plenty more to come on this. There's a whole lot more. The engine to go in, all the plumbing to sort out. There's a lot of cables, or the looms to put in, and all the rest of it. But yeah, stay safe everyone, and see you again soon. Take care. See ya.